In the 1930s, a young man from Grange, North Carolina enlisted in the U.S. Navy and was soon deployed to Hawaii. The now 97-year-old Pearl Harbor survivor says his life changed forever on that fateful day in December.
Sounded like an explosion, you know. Think too much of it until you came up to top, what we call top side, which was the main deck of the destroyer, one deck up. Looked toward Fort Island. A hangar on Fort Island was on fire.
J.L. Wilson was only 22 years old on December 7, 1941, when the Japanese military attacked Pearl Harbor. Wilson was serving on the USS Dale that morning and saw many of his comrades die, including a direct strike to the USS Arizona.
And I saw those men blown off the stern of that Arizona. The next thing I saw was sailors floating in the water.
More than 2,400 men died that day, and thousands more over the course of the war the attack launched the U.S. into. Wilson continued to serve in World War II, later assigned to the USS Whitehurst. There, he found a North Carolina tie that he traced decades later.
This ship was named from a man from Newbern when I was back home out of service. And I happened to think about Whitehurst. Thought to myself, I think I'll stop and see if anybody knew anything about him. Hate to tell you, nobody knew who I was talking about.
Wilson says stories like this are why he believes sharing his memories of service is so important. He hopes others will work to remember the men lost at Pearl Harbor and during World War II long after those veterans are gone. In LaGrange, Katie Harden, 9 on your side.
Wilson says he used to attend World War II reunions, but those have stopped because the number of living veterans from the war has decreased drastically. He hopes others will continue to share their stories so they are not forgotten.